Let me ask you something uncomfortable. How many times have you said, I'll start Monday? How many New Years have you promised yourself this is the year? Here's what nobody tells you. There's a point where it becomes too late. Not impossible, but exponentially harder. And that point is closer than you think. Today, I'm going to show you the math, the biology, the timeline, and why this might genuinely be your last realistic chance to build the body you've always wanted. This isn't motivation. This is reality. Let's talk about the biological clock. It's ticking for all of us. If you're 25 to 30, you're in the golden window. Testosterone is at its peak. Recovery is fast. Muscle growth is easier than it will ever be again. But this window closes faster than you think. Every year you wait, you lose 1 to 2% of this advantage. By the time you're 35, you'll have lost 10 to 15% of your natural muscle building capacity. You have roughly 2,000 days of peak biological advantage left. That's it. If you're 30 to 35, you're in the transition zone. Testosterone is starting its slow decline. Recovery takes a little longer, but you still have momentum on your side. The next 5 years will determine if you build a strong foundation now, or spend your 40s trying to recover what you're actively losing. You have approximately 1,000 optimal training days remaining before a significant decline begins. If you're 35 to 40, this is your last easy window. After 40, you're fighting against accelerating muscle loss, known as sarcopenia. You're fighting declining testosterone, slower recovery, and the accumulated stress of life. It's not impossible to build muscle, but it requires nearly 3 times the effort it would have taken just a few years ago. You have roughly 500 days before training becomes significantly harder. And if you're 40 and over, you're now in rebuilding mode. Every day of delay accelerates muscle loss. By age 50, you could lose 1 to 2% of your muscle mass every single year without intervention. That adds a potential 10 to 20% loss by the time you reach 60. This isn't just about how you look. This is about your health, your independence, and your longevity. You don't have time to waste. Every single month matters. Let's do the math on waiting just 1 more year. In that 1 year of delay, you've lost 3 to 5 pounds of muscle you could have built. You've lost 1 to 2% of your testosterone permanently. That's 365 days of discipline you could have been building, wasted. And the compounding confidence from that transformation? It's 0. Now let's look at 5 years of delay. That's 15 to 25 pounds of muscle potential gone. 5 to 10% of your natural testosterone gone. You're now 5 years older, competing in a younger world, whether it's in your career or your personal life. The gap between you and the men who started is now massive. After 10 years of delay, you'll be looking at men your age who did start. They look 10 years younger. They have an energy you don't. They have a confidence you might have to fake. They have the life you wanted. And here's the cruel part. At that point, you can't get those years back. You can start, but you'll never catch up to where you could have been. We all tell ourselves lies to make waiting feel okay. Let's tackle them. The first lie: I'll start when I have more time. Here's the truth. You will never have more time. Life gets more complex, not less. A bigger career, a family, more responsibilities. The time is now, because it's the most time you will ever have. The second lie: I'll start when I'm more motivated. Motivation is a feeling. Feelings are unreliable. You don't need motivation. You need a decision. One single decision that eliminates all future decisions. Successful people don't wait until they feel like it. They decide, and then they start. And the third lie: it's too late for me anyway. It's only too late if you wait another 5 years. Yes, you should have started at 25, but the second best time is now. Not next week, today, right this second. There's a study where researchers asked people in their 80s what they regretted most. The top answers were things like not taking care of their health earlier, not building their body when they could, and waiting for a right time that never came. What haunts them isn't that they couldn't do it. It's that they had the chance and didn't take it. You have that chance right now, today, this very moment. In 40 years, you'll either look back and think, that was the day everything changed. Or you'll look back and think, that was just another day I chose to wait. Which story do you want to tell? Which memory do you want to have? So here's where we are. You know the biology. You know the timeline. You know the crushing cost of waiting. Now you have to make a choice. Option 1, you wait. You keep telling yourself soon. You keep making excuses. You watch the window close, bit by bit. And you join the 95% of men who never build the body they want and spend the rest of their lives regretting it. Option 2, you start. You make the decision today that this is it. No more false starts. No more I'll begin Monday. Today is day 1 of building the body and the life that you actually want. The only difference between these two options is one decision, and you have to make it right now. I know what you might be thinking. I've tried before. I've failed before. Why would this time be different? Here's why. Because you've never had a system. You've had random YouTube workouts. You've tried inconsistent diets. You had no accountability, no clear progression, and no real understanding of why you were doing what you were doing. That's not a plan. That's just hoping. Level 300 is different. It's the complete system. It gives you the exact training protocols for your age and level. It gives you nutrition that actually works, with no guessing games. It has a built-in progressive overload structure that guarantees growth. It provides accountability and tracking to keep you on point. And it gives you the mental framework that makes it all stick. This isn't another program you try for a few weeks and then quit. This is the last program you will ever need. Because this time, you're not just hoping for the best. You're following a proven system. Thousands of men have used this exact system to transform their bodies. Men who are older than you, busier than you, with worse genetics than you. They have one thing you don't. They started. So this is it. This is your moment of decision. You can close this video and go back to your life. Keep waiting for the perfect conditions that will never arrive. Keep telling yourself someday. Or you can click the link below and make today day 1. Not tomorrow. Not Monday. Today. Because here's the truth. If you don't start now, you probably never will. The statistics don't lie. 95% of people who say later never do it. Don't be the 95%. Your future self is watching this decision right now. Make him proud. The link is below. Your last chance to start is right now. Take it.